there is one track on that we mentioned that Tanner does not want to come back, but I think would be a hell of a great idea.
Don't you dare. You put it away. Put it away. Don't even put it out in the universe. That place is designated as a Ford storage facility, and that's what it should remain. No.
I think if you're going to go to where your product is good, and I know Tanner said, unfortunately, intermediates, there is one intermediate that SMI owns that they could replace with that they already don't have a date at, and that's Kentucky Speedway. I would prefer like a Chicagoland or something. And I know there's rumors going around that there is an SMI track or something that might get destroyed and maybe rebuilt. I don't know if it's going to be Kentucky. It might be Texas. I don't know. So we're going to see what happens there. I hope they don't give Texas a date. North Wilkesboro would be cool. New Hampshire, I know they lost a date. That'd be fun to come back. But in this early in the season, I live in the Northeast. We're not doing a lot of racing up here because it's going to be 63 degrees, I think, tomorrow. But then it's supposed to snow on Wednesday in the middle of April. You don't want that happening at a racetrack. So I think for them, SMI, I know Tanner hates Kentucky. He wants it to be a Ford facility, but I really think that if SMI is going to do it, it's not my first choice in general, but if SMI would decide to drop Bristol, it would go to Kentucky, you would think. But at the same time, Kentucky, there's a reason why it died out. Not a lot of people were going there. And then obviously when COVID hit, it kind of just ended all things for that track. So it's kind of a lose-lose scenario. I think dropping Bristol is going to get a lot of people mad. And even if you bring back like Kentucky, I think that's still going to get people mad. But sometimes you just have to take your losses in NASCAR and move on. And I think one of them might be losing Bristol at least one date. But then at the same time, it's like, is it worth dropping a historic track for something that hasn't been in the Cup Series for 5 years? And then you can even consider North Wilkesboro with that too. So I have a feeling Tanner wants to add something here. So I'm going to throw it back to him in terms of don't crap on me though. I know you don't like Kentucky, but
not trying to dunk on you by any stretch, but we did lament last week how Darlington didn't race about as well as we had hoped unless there was like a tire disadvantage, in the pack. And that's because Darlington is notoriously a one groove racetrack. And what you are advocating for, Matthew, is that we bring a one groove racetrack back to the Cup Series calendar, and an even worse one than Darlington. So again, not only that, you also have, just like at Texas, you have all that staining from the PJ1 that they spread all over the track like jelly. So yeah, I'm not at all hype by any stretch by this idea. And again, I kindly ask you to please put it away.
That sort of surprised me, that take, but overall, I know SMI owns it. My hope would be they just look at, let's bring it to North Wilkesboro. Let's hope NASCAR keeps working on finding some sort of solution for the short tracks package, because at the end of the day, okay, they try stuff on the car. Now they're trying stuff with the tires.